Hi friends, today we are going to talking about how to configure OpenID Connect node in OpenAM. So before going to showing example, first of all we'll understand what is OpenID Connect node. So generally OpenID Connect node is authentication and authorization process. So in these three components are involved. One is the browser, client application, and authorization server. That is a IDP server. It means that identity provider server. So it means we have a user data in the IDP server. So client application not having any user. So client application is depending on IDP server to authenticate the user and to give the protected application resources. Okay. So first in the browser, first first in the browser. Accessing the client application which is protected, then the client application redirecting to the authorization server. So it means that first it will go to the browser, that is a 1.1, redirecting to authorization server. After that, the second point, request number 2, authorization request goes to authorization server. Okay. So the I have given lines, underlines, but that is a consequent of the first request. Okay. The 2.1 return the login page of authorization server to the browser. In the browser, enter the user login details. Once you enter the login details, the login details will be sent to the authorization server. That is a request number 4. Submit login details to authenticate and or validate. Once submitted to the authorization server, validate the login details. That is the fifth one. After successful authentication, then authorization server will ask consent request whether we have to allow or deny. So we will go allow, then redirecting to the application. It means that first it will go to redirect to the browser. In the browser, it will go to the our client application. So along with in the seventh request, authorization server will send authorization code. So in the client application, the point number 8, send authorization code to authorization server to get token. Okay. In the request number 9, validate authorization code. So once the authorization code is validated, it means that if it is a valid authorization code, then it will generate token, and the token will be sent to the client application. This is the authentication and authorization. So now go to how to set up this concept in the OpenAM application. Okay, so what are the prerequisites for this setup? Okay, so Java 1.8 to be installed in the system, and Tomcat servers, two servers with different two ports. Okay, so yeah, because of we are setting this complete setup in the same system and same application, so that we need the two Tomcat servers with the different ports and two OpenAM WAR files to be deployed in the above Tomcat server, and host. Two host configuration needs to be done in the host file. Okay. So this OpenAM installation, default installation, custom installation I have given in the description. Please go through the links to install the OpenAM. Okay. Even I have given the video link for the host configuration, how to configure the host in the host file, and setup. So how to do setup? Here we are doing setup of two OpenAMs. So one is the client application. Sorry, first one is the identity server, and second one is the client application. So identity server providing authentication for the users, and client application is the protected application to our client. OpenAM client application is the protected application. So before accessing the client application, first it will redirect to the identity server, and authentication happen, then it will allow the uh, protected applications. So setup continue. So how to configure OpenAM identity server? So first download the Tomcat server and unzip it and change the default port to 8991. Okay, because of the default port is 8080, might be the port is using in your system, so you can configure 8991 and deploy the OpenAM var file and rename to am.var under the Tomcat Web Apps. Once you deployed this var file into Tomcat Web Apps folder, then rename to am.var. Because of I'm going to show you this setup in the application. And I had host name in the host file like as follows, like 127.0.01 openam.narayana. So you can give the space between or multiple space you can give between the IP and the host name. And start the Tomcat one. That is how to start the Tomcat. So you can start like a catalina.bat space run and open the browser and access like this openam.narayana.com 8991/am and select the default configuration installation. Okay, we are not going to installing custom installation. This for this OpenID connective we are showing by using the default installation. So that is the identity server configuration. Now we are going to show in the client application. It's the same way we have to do it here. So, but we have little small changes required here. Like download the Tomcat server and zip it and rename it to the Apache Tomcat space like a client. So because of in the same folder we cannot give the same name, correct? So that we have to rename the Tomcat folder. Change the default port to 8095. Deploy the OpenAM var file and rename to am-client.var under the Tomcat Web Apps. Add host name in the host file like this. Okay. And start the Tomcat to catalina.bat space. Open the browser and access like the OpenAM client application. And select the default configuration installation. Okay. So it means that two Tomcats are running. In the Tomcat, we have deployed the two OpenAM var files and two different ports, two applications. So one is the client application we are treating, and second one is the IDP server. Okay. In the IDP server, we need to how to configure OpenID in identity server. Okay. First of all, identity server enable OpenID OAuth provider and then create OAuth 2.0 client credential and configure redirect URL and configure scopes. The scopes are like OpenID, profile, and email. In the client application, what we have to configure? Create OpenID Connect node, configure OpenAM identity server authorization endpoints. Okay, configure redirect URL, configure scopes. The scopes of our client application and identity application should be same. Even redirect URL also should be same. And add provision dynamic. Add provision dynamic account node to create user in the client application. Because once a user available, once user authenticated, that account profile information will be created in the client application. So now I am showing first OpenAM client application level configuration. This is the I have given the brief introduction between the IDP server and the client application. In the client application, what are the parameters we have to configure? So this the I have given this OpenID Connect. So there we have a number of parameters: node name, client ID, client secret, authentication endpoint, use access token endpoint URL, user profile service URL, auth scope, redirect URL. So these many parameters we need to configure in the client application. The client application, what it is a OpenAM only. And OpenAM identity server level configuration. Okay, the identity server level we have to configure client ID, client secret, redirect URL, scopes, grant types, and response type. Okay. Yeah, so now I'm going to show you how to configure in the application level in the real example. Okay. Yeah, see here we have I will show you a brief blog. See here we have two Tomcats. Okay, this is the IDP server Tomcat. This is the client client application Tomcat. So in this you can see here. So under the web apps there is a am.var. The same way in the client application we have a web apps here am client.var. Okay, and how to change the port? I think you are aware of all the things. So you can go to conf folder. Inside that there is a server.xml. There we can change the port. like this. So it was previously 8080. So now I changed it to 8095. Okay. Now like this, two Tomcats you need to configure and you have to deploy the two Tomcats, and you can install the two OpenAMs with the default installation. Okay. Yeah, here you can see this is the my client application. This is the my client application amclient.narayantutorial.com. This is the my client application. Okay. So login with admin user. So this is the my uh, OpenAIM server application, IDP server application. Okay. So first in the IDP application server, we can configure and details. Yeah, here we have a employee. We have three realms. So in the employee realm, I am going to configuring. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to enable the OpenID Connect in the IDP server. So how to enable OpenID Connect? So go to any one of the realm. So now I am in the employee realm. Go to dashboard. In the dashboard, configure OAuth provider. Then click on the configure OpenID Connect. Here you can select the replace token, issue tokens, and click on the create. Yes, it's created. Okay, now we have enabled the OpenID Connect. Then go to authenticate, go to application OAuth 2.0. Now here you can create add, click on the add client. So you can give, I have given some information note down here. So I'm giving client ID is my employee client. So and I'm giving password admin1234 and redirection URL. So it's a redirection URL of the client application. See here, this is the redirection OpenAIM client and tutorial.com. So this is the redirection URL. So click on add and scopes. What are the scopes? OpenID. Click on OpenID and profile. Add to profile and email and click on create. So my employee client created, and you can check it out advanced. So here you can see grant tab. We are using authorization code, and we are using a response tab. We have multiple, but no need to change anything. Keep it like that. Okay. So in the OpenAIM server level, we have configured OAuth 2.0 client. Okay. Then go to the client application. So in the client application, so client application, we have only top level realm. So I'm going to configuring in the top level realm. Click on the top level realm. Okay, click on the top level realm. So here we have a authentication and trees. So because we are going to configuring OpenID Connect node in the trees. So click on create tree. So the tree name you can give like this, OAuth to node test. Click on create. So by default, start and failure nodes are available. Now we can drag. We can search in the left side like OAuth 2.0. Sorry, OpenID Connect. So drag start from start to OpenID Connect. Okay, and account exist. We will go to the success node. Account exist. It will give the success. Account not exist. If account not exist, provisioning dynamic account. So this is the node you can configure from no account exist to provision dynamic account, and then success. After account creation, it will redirect you to success. So failure node not required here. Okay. So click on the OpenID Connect node. Then you can see the right side we have a configuration. So we can give one by one configuration. So first client, what is the my client ID? We have what is the client ID configured in the IDP server. So here I have noted down all the things. My employee client. What is the password I have given there? Admin 1234. Authentication endpoint. So this is the my authentication endpoint. And access token endpoint. So yeah, these links I will give it in the description. You can use it. The user profile service. So here, what scope by default it is OpenID. You can delete. You can also add OpenID space profile space email. So this scope and client server application scope, this should be same like OpenID profile email, OpenID profile email, and redirection URL. So redirection URL what it is? So we have to give what is the redirection in URL we have given. This is the redirection URL we have given in the IDP server. The same URL we have to give to here. And the social provider here we can give the any name like OpenAM server test2. This is just displaying on the screen. And auth ID key is the subject. It's like a username. An account provider, account mapper by default it's came. And account attribute mapper we have to give different names. Here I have already noted down. I will share this one also. Copy, paste it here, and click on create option like this. And then one more class. So this is also we have to click on create option. And account mapper is a subject. Okay, so here you can change to subject UID. Okay, and attribute mapper also you can change UID to UID and click on add. We can add the multiple parameters like what are the information we want. Like we have configured this one, and we can configure name. Name is a CN. Is a request parameters from the authorized server to client application. Okay. Authorization server sending like a name. So in our application, in the client application, storing this parameter as in the form of CN variable. Okay, like this, and given name. And after entering this one, enter the button. Yeah, click on add family name, and that is a SN surname and email. Okay. And save attributes in the session you can enable. So token issuer is the optional because of we have disabled the first one, that OAuth 2.0 mix of mitigation enabled. If it is enabled, you can give the token issuer, else you can leave it blank, but I can give in the default option. Okay. This is the OpenAM server, that is identity server OAuth 2 URL, and OpenID connect validation type, that is a well-known URL, and OpenID connect validation value. So that is the this one. Yeah, after configuration of these parameters, just click on this save. Now you can see in the top level realm dashboard, now you can see identities here. Right now there is no any identity. Once we'll authenticate the user, we will get the users into here. Oh, okay. Now in this browser we have configured client application, and in the Chrome we have configured the IDP server. So now go to the Mozilla and click on the new private window. So we can access the client application OpenID Connect node. So that is the OpenIM client. This is the OpenIM client application. AM client, XUI, question mark, and service equal to the node name. What is the node name? We have given here auth to node test. So that is the name we have given in the here also, like a application auth 2. Authentication trees. This is that node. Okay, enter. Now see, now it's redirecting to client application, redirecting to IDP server. So IDP server having the user, like I am showing right now, AM server, like IDP server. IDP server having two users, one is the demo user and Narayan Swami. So I'm going to using demo user. I'm going to using demo user. So enter the demo user username and password and click on log on. Then here you can see the application is so here we have my employee client ID. So this is our client name. So I have given the client ID is like this. So you can change the client ID according to our company name. So this application is requiring the application private information. So it's asking email address and your profile information. You are signed in as a demo FLN. And click on allow. Okay, so login failure coming. Let's check what is the why login failure coming. Okay, click on again, return to login. Okay, yeah, the problem was here you can see I went to debug log. So I have enabled debug log. So there I have checked. There is authentication log. Here you can see here. So unable to get the user info details from provider. So here in the client application. In the client application trees, what to notice we have configured correct. Here we have given access token endpoint is wrongly. So now I have given the correct one, access underscore token. Previously I have given authorize something. So now I have given access token. Okay, so this all URL I will give in the description. You can use okay without any mistake. Okay. Now I have properly given authentication endpoint is last authorize access token, access underscore token, and user info. That should be like a user info. Okay. So these all are configured properly. Okay. Now let's try one more time login with demo user. Okay. How to access the client application now? OpenAIM client rnfudo.com 8095 AM client, this application name XUI and question mark service equal to auth to no test. Okay. So before going to login, let's see whether we have a user or not in the client application. In the client application here, we don't have any user. Okay. Now go to this browser, enter here. Now it's redirecting to OpenAIM application. That is the IDP application. Sorry, IDP server. Enter the username demo and admin 1234. Click on login. So now you can click email address. You can see here email address and your personal information using by client application. So this information sharing or IDP server. Click on allow. Now see, now the user profile created in the client application. Now here you can see the client application URL. So now let's check that user is created or not in the client application. Okay, click on the identities. In the identities, the user is created. So the identity is created without password. Okay, just to we have got profile basic information without password. Okay. So like this, we can configure OpenID Connect node. Okay, so required details and all giving in the description. Okay, so you can reuse that while configuration in your application in your system. Okay, yeah. Thank you for watching the video. Please share comments and subscribe to get latest updates from Narayana Tutorial channel. Thank you once again.